Hello engineers, another sample problem for mechanics of deformable bodies, module 1, under stress. The problem states, the shaft is supported at its end by two bearings A and B and is subjected to the forces applied to the pulleys fixed to the shaft. Determine the resultant internal loadings acting on the cross-section at point T. The 400 Newton forces act in the negative Z direction and the 200 Newton and 80 Newton forces act in the positive Y direction. The journal bearings at A and B exert only Y and Z components of force on the shaft. Simulan natin by identifying the unknowns. We have at point A, Z component. Let's assume it's directed along positive Z. So let's call this AZ. And we have the Y component. Let's assume na directed din siya along positive Y. Let's call this AY. Then wala tayong component along positive X. Then at point B, we have the Z component. Let's assume directed along positive Z. This is BZ. And we have the Y component directed along positive Y. Let's call this BY. Then wala ulit tayong component along the x-axis. Now that we have identified the assumed directions of the unknown reactions, ang next step natin is to use the available equations of equilibrium to determine these unknown forces. Now that we have the assumed directions of the unknown reactions, ang next step natin is to use the available equations of equilibrium. Pwede nating simulan by taking summation of forces along the z-axis. We have positive AZ and positive BZ. For the applied loadings, we have 400 newtons and 400 newtons. So that's 800 newtons negative since directed downwards. And then equals 0. Let's call this equation 1. Next, we have summation of forces along the y direction. We have AY positive, and then we have BY positive as well. We have two 200 Newton forces, so that's 400 Newtons positive. And then we have 280 Newtons, that's 160 Newtons positive as well. And this is equal to 0. Let's call this equation 2. Since we don't have any actual loading or any loading along the x direction, the summation of forces along x is not applicable in this scenario. So next natin, summation of moments about z-axis at point B equals 0. Pero before tayo mag-proceed, let's establish muna yung ating positive rotation. So using the right hand rule, ang ating positive rotation for moments about z is this. For moments about x, this. And for moments about y, this direction. So let's continue the summation of forces about z-axis at point B. So since we are taking summation of moment about z, therefore the forces directed along z will have or will not create a moment about Z. Therefore, we should focus only on the forces directed along the X and Y axis, and in this case, along the Y direction only. First one, we have AY. And for AY, the moment arm is 300 plus 200 plus 200 plus 150 plus 150 and plus 400, that is 1,400. And the rotation is positive. So AY papunta kay point B. So that's positive rotation. Next, we have two 200 Newton forces. So that's 400. And the moment arm is 150 plus 150, 300 plus 400, that's 700. And the rotation is still positive. And then lastly, we have 280 Newton forces, that's 160 Newtons. And the moment arm is 400. The rotation, positive as well. And this is equal to 0. Since in this equation, we only have AY as the unknown, we can now solve for AY. Solving for AY, we have negative 245.714 newtons. The negative sign means that the assumed direction is not the correct direction. And may option tayo to stick with the computed numerical value of AY and stick with the assumed direction earlier. So meron tayong another option, which is to change the direction of AY and change also the computed value or the numerical value of AY to positive as well. Ang gagawin natin is to retain yung ating assumed direction of AY and retain the computed numerical value of AY. Next natin is to take another summation of moment. So we have summation of moment, this time about Y still at point B equals 0. So since ang ating summation of moment is about Y, the forces directed along Y direction will have no moment created. So magfo-focus lang tayo on the forces along the Z and X axis. And in this scenario, along Z axis only. So lahat ng forces along Z, start tayo with AZ. And ang moment arm natin is again 300 plus 200 plus 200, 700 plus 150 plus 150, that's 1,000, and then plus 400, that's 1,400. And then the rotation, AZ, papunta kay point B. So that's negative rotation since it's against the positive rotation based on the right-hand rule. Next, we have two 400 Newton forces. So that's 800. And then the moment arm is 1,400 minus 300. That's 1,100. And then the direction is opposite. So this is positive. And then that's it. So let's equal it to 0. So since here we only have one unknown, we can now solve for AZ. Solving for AC, we have 628.571 newtons. So since AZ is positive, therefore our earlier assumption is correct. Now that we have the values of AY and AZ, we can now compute for the values of BY and BZ using the equation 1 and 2. Solving for BZ, we have AZ that is 628.571 plus BZ minus 800 equals 0. Solving for BZ, we have 171.429 newtons. Let's solve for BY. We have AY as negative 245.714. Take note na hindi natin binago yung direction of the earlier assumption. So yung ginamit natin in equation 2 is just the computed value of AY, that is negative 245.714. To continue, we have plus BY plus 400 plus 160 equals 0. Solving for BY, we have negative 314.286 newtons. Negative, that means the earlier assumption is incorrect also. If we try to look at the figure, it is evident na yung direction of AY and BY should be directed along the negative Y direction simply because yung applied forces along the Y direction are directed along positive Y. Still, we use the positive Y direction as the assumption for us to know that kung mali man yung ating naging assumption, we will have a negative value for that reaction. Now that we have solved for the unknown reactions, we can now cut a section at point D here. And we have two options. Yung option 1 is to select this part or select the other side. For me, ang pipiliin ko is the other side, this one. Simply because lesser yung forces to be considered and it will be easier for us to compute for the internal forces. So now let's rewrite. So we have here the shaft. And then this is the section located at point D. And then this is point B. This is the support here. Then the reactions, we have BZ. That's equal to 171.429. Newtons. And then we have BY. That is negative 314.286 newtons. Take note that we use the direction of the earlier assumption. That's why we're using the negative value of By. So if we use the correct direction of By, we should be using the positive numerical value of By. Then we have the two forces, 80 newtons here. And this here is 400 millimeters. Here, 150 millimeters. For the internal forces, we have TZ. Then we have dy. Hindi na natin isulat si dx since we don't have actual force directed along x. And then we have moment about y. Let's call this md about y. And then we have moment d about z. If you notice, we ignored yung moment about x-axis simply because if we view, for example, a one disk, let's view it from the positive x-axis. We have here 400 newtons and then 400 newtons. So let's say we have here radius r and then radius r. Kapag kinuha natin yung resultant, moment about the center, we have 400 times r and minus 400 times r. So 400 times r counterclockwise and then 400 times r clockwise and then they'll cancel each other out. So kung makakancel nila yung isa't isa, therefore wala siyang mapoproduce na internal force or in this case is torsion about the x-axis. Therefore, we ignored the summation of moments about x. Okay, going back here sa ating section, we have identified the internal forces. So we have four unknowns. Start tayo with taking summation of forces along z direction equals 0. We have dz positive and then we have bz positive as well, then equals 0. Next, substitute natin value of bz. We have 171.429. Therefore, solving for dz, we have negative 171.429 newtons. Next, let's take summation of forces along y direction equals 0. We have positive dy, then positive 80 plus 80, that's 160 newtons. And then we have positive by with negative numerical value equals 0. Solving for dy, we have 154.286 newtons. Next, let's take summation of moments about z at point D equals 0. So here, ignore na natin yung forces at point D. And then let's also ignore forces directed along Z direction. So we have the moment at D about Z, that's positive. And then we have 80 times 2, that's 160. And then we have the moment arm 150 millimeters. And then the direction is negative. So since the positive direction is this direction, therefore 80 and 80 is negative. Next, we have By. That's also negative direction. And then the value of By, that is negative 314.286. And then the moment arm is 150 plus 400, that's 550. Then equal to 0. Solving for moment at D about Z, we have negative 148,857.3 Newton millimeters. Or we can just write moment at D about Z is negative 148.857 Newton meters. Then lastly, we have summation of moments about Y at point D equals 0. Then we have moment at D along Y. Then we have BZ, that is 171.429. And the moment arm is 550. And then the direction is, since this is the positive moment, therefore BC creates a positive moment. This is positive. And then, since we are taking summation of moments about Y, we have to ignore the forces directed at Y direction, since wala siyang makikreate na moment about Y. So that's it. We'll have to equate it to 0. Solving for moment at D about Y, we have negative 94,285.95 Newton millimeters. Or we can just write moment at D about Y equal to negative 94.286 Newton meters. That's it. I hope you learned something. This is Engineer Lance. Thank you for watching.